Here in my car, I feel safe first of all in cars. And good morning, everyone. It is the DOUG here for another morning stream. Yeah, I know it's weird. I did it a few days ago. I thought I would do it again. Well, I can't say morning because it's almost noon. So it's gonna be an late morning, early afternoon stream. But I am not alone. I have the man who watches MIB headquarters, who right now is collecting vehicles that are from other planets because they unfortunately invaded Ohio last night. It is Mr. Jones. Yes, it is. By the way, happy Father's Day to you, since I know you got two little ones, baby announcer 1 and baby announcer 2. No problem. And by the way, he was streaming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a few nights ago, Shredder's Revenge, so if you want his opinion, go check that out on the Video Game Dad channel. It might be in this channel. That is good to hear. I've seen a lot of people streaming that, and I'm like, I want to kill my uncle right now. Alright, so let's see. We got a lot of storylines to do to catch up on. We can talk to people. We can do some social media stuff. Luckily, all the social feed stories are done, but we do have the DMs. We can do the King of the Ring tournament. But we're going to do the King of the Ring tournament later, because when I do win the King of the Ring, I'm going to do what every other king's done, and I'm going to get a new look for the in-ring matches anyway.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. I know you've had some success here.
I'm not Billy Gunn.
Some constructive criticism if you're mature enough to handle it.
Or Sasha Banks. I'm kidding. I remember I did agree with what she did. It's becoming fun. Well, since I actually have somebody who watches a lot of wrestling like I do, and not since my other streams I've been able to talk about it as much. You know, there's somebody on Facebook. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't feel like doing that because he's in a wrestling group with me. He actually has no problem Vince McMahon cheating and paying the woman the $3 million because he said, quote, "Everybody cheats. Anyone who says they've never cheated on a significant other is lying."
I found some holes in your game. Several, in fact.
Yeah, I pretty much wanted to say go fuck yourself, but I'm like, nah, I'm not going to dignify it with a response. But yeah, Vince McMahon apparently stepped down because he's being investigated for paying a woman $3 million, I believe it is, for hush money because apparently that was the woman he was banging. Not only that, apparently it was company money and she works for the company. Yeah, that's intelligent.
Really?
Yes, really.
I don't know.
Other than the satisfaction.
I don't.
Okay. Great.
Agreed to this. All right.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't hear me. The kid. Oh, okay. Whew. Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman. You did it for her cookies. I'm trying to be clean because you got the kids now. This is the one time I'm trying to be clean.
This superstar looks determined tonight.
Oh, good. Oh, okay. Yeah, and what makes it even funnier, because some people said, oh, Vince and Linda have already separated for 2 years. If they're not officially divorced, at least divorced by common law, whatever that one is up there, she can now divorce him, sue him, and she'll get control of probably the majority, if not the whole company. Yeah, true.
Power slam.
misdeeds.
Ooh, jarring European uppercut. Big body slam. Elbow drop. Uh-oh. Oh, to the back of the neck. What a lariat. Hits the drop kick. Riddle with a reversal. Scissors kick, sucker. Well scattered reversal there. Uh-oh, Riddle. Looking for the submission. Here it is. It's the bro mission, Corey. Trying to find a way out. Several right hands, and he's out.
Yeah, I think we all saw this coming. I think everyone's surprised that somebody's actually investigating him about it. And I think it's the WWE board of directors doing it.
Just one step ahead. Nice amateur takedown all the way over. Take down the arm, and he chooses to let go of the hold.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Now, with that being said, Stephanie McMahon's now the interim person in charge, so there's that. We'll see if anything changes at all for storylines or anything. Right now, it didn't look like it based on Friday night, which. Okay, I'm gonna say this because I knew it was gonna happen. Is anyone surprised Riddle lost? Is anyone surprised Roman beat Riddle? Yeah, to me that would have been the perfect time to have Riddle win the belt, and everyone's like, "Oh, that wouldn't make sense." I'm like, technically, if you were paying attention to the storyline they were building, it would have made sense because he would have got his revenge for Randy. Plus, here's the thing: since Riddle lost, he can no longer challenge Roman Reigns for the title. So what the hell are you going to do with Riddle then? He can't go after Roman. You've pretty much have had him try to go after the Usos with everybody, and that's failed. So either you have him go on a meaningless program with somebody, or feud with the U.S. champion. Oh wait, no, Austin Theory's going to be feuding with Lashley and then Cena for the next few months, and since Riddle's not on SmackDown, he can't really go up against Walter. So, well, we're just going to throw Riddle to the 24/7 championship, which. If that happens, I think Riddle should quit. But the other thing that... Oh, I'm going to go ahead. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I saw what you did.
took down.
It was a step in the
Okay,
right. I
so-
see holes in your shirt. No.
Well, if Riddle wins Money in the Bank, that would be interesting because he can't cash in on Roman at all. It kind of reminds me of the Lex Luger situation in a way. I can't believe I'm remembering Lex Luger now. When Luger beat Yokozuna by count out at SummerSlam, but that was his only chance to get a title shot unless he won a Royal Rumble. So, but we'll see. But what pisses me off is WWE is going back to the same old shit again. We're having Brock Lesnar versus Roman, and apparently it did break over this past weekend that match will be at SummerSlam. So, I would just like to point out to everyone, excluding this match with Riddle, all Roman's done is face freaking Brock Lesnar for the last year or so. Enough. Yeah, I can't tell what's worse. The fact that Roman's champion and they haven't done anything different with him, because I've said it before on this channel. I don't mind that he's, at this point, he's champion. I'm just going to deal with it because that's what Vince wants. We'll see if it changes now. But if you're going to have him still cheat to win, use the brass knuckles, use the raw silver dollars. Do some Dusty Rhodes finishes or something, please. Change it up. I know I'm old. Speaking of a guy who got released to help make sure Vince could pay his hush money, it's Cesaro. And as far as for the interim championship thing, because people, a few of my friends have wanted to know how I feel about CM Punk not being stripped of the title. He should have been stripped of the title. If you can't compete and you're the champion, strip him.
That's how they used to do it. That's how they used to do it. But here's the thing with this whole new, with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. I think what happened was that I believe Cody Rhodes was going to challenge for it, but he got hurt. Randy Orton's back is messed up, so that's out of the picture. They don't have, but here's my problem. It's like they don't pull the trigger on getting or making new stars.
Right.
And it makes me mad that Vince or Nick Khan, you know, Shao Kahn, I don't care what their names are. It's just the fact that they're not pulling the trigger like they used to do back in the 90s and early 2000s to make new stars. And as of right now, Vince and everybody in that company is not pulling the trigger. They're losing stars. They're not gaining stars. Like NXT used to be a place where you was able to get and make new stars. So the only stars that you have right as of right now is Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Riddle, and that's it. That's totally it. I mean, no offense to Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins has been going backwards. Becky Lynch has been going backwards. So it's just it's hard. And my thing is, here's the thing, and I think this is what I forgot what movie it was, where they made the game and then they made a video game, but there was this secret society that was watching people play this game, and whoever made the highest score, that government would come and get them.
I think it was like the game. I know what movie it was. I think it was like they were playing as like a space shooter or something. If they got enough points, they got took up and became a starfighter in outer space, I think.
Right, and that's how I feel about with this general manager mode on 2K. I feel like they brought that back here, like, hey, we're screwing up. Hey, let's take this idea. The person that gets the most audience views on this game, let's kidnap them and bring them to WWE. And that's why I think they brought the general manager mode back. Exactly.
Now, you mentioned Seth Rollins a little bit ago. Mm-hmm. The only person who's beaten Roman Reigns this year was Seth Rollins at the Rumble by DQ. So I'm going to hate saying this. Shouldn't he be getting a title shot before Lesnar again?
Oh, there's a lot of people that should be getting a title match before Lesnar. Bobby Lashley.
Because he never lost the title. He was removed from the chamber.
Exactly. Again, why are you putting this man up against Theory? Bobby Lashley should be going after Roman.
They probably want to give Austin Theory a credible win because, let's be honest, beating Mustafa Ali is not called an incredible victory. Sorry, Mustafa Ali, but you're never going to get above mid-card status.
Not after the stunt that he pulled. Oh, I want to get my I want to leave WWE, and I don't blame him. I mean, he was a police officer for crying out loud. I'm pretty sure he'd get more action on the beat.
Yeah, he could or if he doesn't want to be a cop anymore, he can become like Vincent Black and become a renegade bounty hunter. Mm-hmm. Which I'm sure someone's going to be like, what's renegade? Because I've been talking about that a lot on Twitter. If you don't know, look it up.
Yeah. Flipper.
Probably be watching that in Highlander later today.
And you can sense the anger emanating from the competitors tonight. Eyes like a blazing fire. This is a man you don't want to be.
Win a match without reversals. Oh, goody. Drew Gulak hates me.
And taking him on is a luchador that throws caution to the wind.
I will point out tonight, guys, we will be getting back to the quarry finally, getting back to that, aka Can I Save Brenda's Song?
Brenda Song. Isn't she was one of like the Cheetah Girls?
Apparently, well, I remember her from the TV show that a few years ago that she was on with. I had the two video game developers on it on Fox with their dads. But apparently, she was also in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Zack and Cody. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I don't remember her from that.
Good
I
for
remember
her.
from everything. I remember her from everything else. Again, I didn't watch Disney Channel back in the day. I watched it back when it was relevant. And yeah, Winter's in the game too, but sorry, Brenda Song would say first. Apparently, there's even a trophy for saving her, as well, keeping her the last one alive. So that's fun. I ain't going for that on stream. I should point out, when I do win the King of the Ring, I'm not only going to change my outfit, I'm going to change my entrance and theme song, so we probably won't be seeing too much of the Hulk Hogan thing anymore. RVD. And apparently, because I don't know if you did watch SmackDown or not, apparently we're going to have a Baron Corbin-Pat McPhee match coming up.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, because apparently Pat McPhee made fun of Corbin, and Corbin got mad, and then Pat McPhee kicked it up, so... And everyone's like, oh, this is going to be a great match. I'm like, well, it'll probably be Baron Corbin's best match in the history of the company, so there's that, but...
But wait a minute. Didn't his neck was supposed to be broken from,
that was a lie.
Oh, man.
WWE.
I'm done.
WWE, we have the neutralizer. Well, apparently they said that was supposed to be Madcap Moss, too, with his neck, and he's like, oh, I just come back about 3 weeks later in a new look. I wear black boots and black wrestling short tights.
But you know, that kind of like is over in Japan. You have ring of get that.
Japan, that.
But I guess it worked better for Stone Cold because, you know, it was the 90s.
Yeah, 90. I think us 90 fans, the reason we don't like most of it now is two things. One, we've seen all this shit already, and B, we've seen people with better talent do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm going to say this because everyone, you know, I don't mind Wander's champion theory. I'm fine with. I'm worried for Belair's woman's title, though, because I'm like, you know, you have all the other champions as heels. I'm like, why do I have a feeling they're going to have, you know, Ripley win the belt just to help Judgment Day since...
Well, they need a believable champ. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Finn Balor. I'm sorry. Damian Priest, but here's the thing. You need a believable champion in that faction, and Rhea Ripley is the only person to make it relevant.
I agree. Ooh. What was that cotton candy engine you drink? Yeah, because here's the thing. I like Finn and I like Priest, but I'm like, put it in this group, in this thing right now. I don't see either one of them getting the heavyweight championship, unless they're gonna have them cheat to win. Which, if that's the case, yeah, it's just the bloodline. But instead of it being about Samoan culture, it's about, oh, we're evil. We're even. We worship the evilness of the world.
Right.
Well, I just beat up Apollo Crews, who's now back in NXT. So yeah. As far as Ronda Rousey versus Natalya, I think that's going to be a good match, but I don't see Natalya winning it.
No. I'm sorry. As much as Natalya is very talented, and it's going to be a technical match. They're not going to get Ronda Rousey's name off the title anytime soon. I believe they're going to continue this, you know, what she was supposed to do before she left and was going to have a baby. They're going to let her hold it for a while, for probably until October. They're going to let there be a female faction. I believe Shotzi and somebody else. But yeah, Ronda Rousey is not going to let it up.
And I agree with that. I don't. Looks like we have a comment from Blake Ryan P. I'm not going to even try to pronounce the last name because I know I'll screw it up, Blake.
Do apologize.
People think Roman will retain. We will see. I'm going to say this right now. If Roman does retain against Brock and beats him again at SummerSlam, then they're still going to go with what Vince wanted, and that's probably try to get The Rock to face Roman at Mania. Or they're going to see if Cody's healthy enough to come back for the Rumble and Cody wins the bank. But then what's the point of having Money in the Bank? Because I'm like...
Well, here's the thing with that. Okay, here's one of a few things that could happen. Come here, bud. Serious. The Rock and Roman doesn't need a title for it to be a good match because, I mean, it's all just be called, you know, the tribal chief and who's going to take control. I do believe that Roman will lose the title eventually because, again, it's going to get stale. And a lot of WWE fans are flugly about that shit. I mean, stuff. And whoever wins the Money in the Bank, I think whoever wins the Money in the Bank will cash it in on Brock.
Could be.
If Brock wins, now that's the thing, and it's a big if because again, no true WWE fan wants to have the title
on a part-timer,
on a part-timer.
Now, Blake is saying a few things, so let's catch up with that real quick in the chat. He says Vince has gone Steph for CEO. Now, we did say that earlier, but I'm going to say this. It's like with an NFL owner if he's not there. Do you really think that he's trusting somebody else in charge? Stephanie may be the face of the CEO, but would I be surprised if Vince is still running things from off at his home or something? Not really. I wouldn't be surprised if Vince is still pulling the strings, but Stephanie's just the puppet face of the company now. It's for the table match, probably not for the title. Rock is a part-timer. Yeah, we know that's for why we haven't seen Rock. Granted, I don't want to see Rock and Roman. I don't, because I'm like, it's either Roman wins and everyone's going to be angry who grew up watching The Rock, or Rock wins and everyone's going to say, oh, we're not building new talent. Why are we letting another part-timer win? This is like going to Saudi Arabia.
I have some bad news. You failed the...
What do you mean?
Sorry.
Yeah, and like I said, just to be clear, The Rock versus Roman will not be for a title. If anything, if Vince is pulling the strings or if Vince is getting any outside help.
Oh, okay, I know what Blake means now by the table. He probably means Rock would probably be facing Roman for head of the table, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah.
I was thinking table match, what?
Just it'll be The Rock versus table. They drop into Rock on Young Rock, his show that's on Peacock.
Yeah, NBC. Yeah. I think I only watch NBC for Law and Orders.
But yeah, for Rock and Roman, I'm not too worried about that. It's going to be a good match, and that's a Hollywood match. Let's get it straight. And I have to know what Will Ospreay said. He said that WWE is not wrestling; it's actually just acting. It's just Hollywood wrestling, and I get it. And I'm sad because it's sports entertainment.
Sorry for interrupting. Blake says they're not going to put the title on The Rock. He's a part-timer. I like to point out, Blake, we thought the same thing with Goldberg, and they put the title on him. We thought the same thing with Lesnar. They put the title on him. WWE loves putting the belt on part-timers, particularly if they're going to have a match at Saudi Arabia. That's where Goldberg beat Bray Wyatt, I believe. Didn't it? Isn't that where
that's because the Prince of Saudi Arabia, he loves the ruthless aggression. He loves the the Attitude Era. But here's the thing: we don't have, and not we, but I'm saying the WWE don't have those guys anymore. Like the last person that's there that's still in the Attitude Era is Sheamus.
Blake says Goldberg and Brock wrestle more than that's why. I would still put them as part-timers because they don't do a full schedule.
They don't do full schedule, and that's the problem with WWE. They don't have, and I hate to say it, they don't have believable people that be World Heavyweight Champion. They're not putting either the storyline or building the character up. And there's no character or no wrestler there to be believable. Like, the only person believable now is, like, Walter against Sheamus. You got Bobby Lashley.
Mm-hmm.
You have talent there that can that would act like Finn Balor, Damian Priest. And if you really want to open the envelope a little bit, just a little bit, turn New Day heel. Break up this whole Judgment Day crap. Make New Day a heel. Make Xavier Woods a heel. Let Kofi Kingston, take a back seat for once.
Yeah, particularly since you made Xavier Woods King of the Ring and you haven't done anything with him since. Blake says Rock comes back every 15 years. LOL. Yeah, I kind of agree with that statement. But here's the thing as well, I will say. John Cena's also a part-timer. I know a lot of John Cena fans don't like hearing that, but let's be honest, he is a part-timer too.
Oh yeah. After he left to do the Suicide Squad, it was a wrap. Once you're doing a superhero film, you're going down to part-time.
Part-time, as Indiana Jones would say.
Yeah, doing part-time. You're part-time. Shoot out the cannon. Let Sami Zayn win it. And I know a lot of people are like, well, Sami Zayn can't go over to the side, right? But who gives a flying hoot? Let this man do it. I mean, you have let Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens fly underneath the radar for far too long. These guys are talented. You guys are amazing. Obviously, you knew their contract because you believed in them. Because I'm pretty sure you didn't do it for guys like Braun Strowman and
Bray Wyatt,
Buddy Murphy, and all them. And Keith Lee. Like, do this. And if you really want to say something, rehire one of the ones that you let go.
I agree with that. We hire one of them. I would say this because you said Sami Zayn. I would say this: if Sami Zayn wins the World Heavyweight title, which will probably never happen, but if it does, I would say this: it would be at least good promos. He'll find interesting ways to keep the title. Unlike Roman, who just has somebody in a field to help him, he'll probably be like, "Oh, I'm going to win by disqualification," or "I'm going to win by countout," or "I'm going to use my highly intellectual brain from Canada." Because that's where Sami Zayn is from. And I'm going to have a Canadians Wars match like Lance Storm did in WCW. Or I'm going to get Bret Hart to... Well, no, Bret Hart ain't going to come back. I'll get Lance Storm to come back and help me win a match. Or I'll use my brain to get the other opponent counted out. I'm going to say this, Blake. If John Cena beats Austin Theory at SummerSlam for the U.S. title, because I'm sure that's what they're going to make it for, because Theory is still U.S. champion for the moment. If they have Cena beat Theory, I never want to hear anybody say again, the WWE marks in particular, that WWE does build new stars, that they do care about the future. Because if you have Cena beat Austin Theory, that statement will be false.
I've got news for you. He's not, and I'll prove it. Because he already
And
passed all the tests.
I mean, if they do let Cena beat Austin Theory and then let Austin Theory get a rematch, it would only help him build, because it'd be like, oh yeah, beat John Cena for the United States title, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Pull the trigger.
Blake says Austin Theory doesn't even defend it. Okay, I agree with that, but I will say this. That's not his decision. That's on the booking committee and the storyline writers. That's on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm going to say this. When Dean Ambrose was U.S. champion, everyone said it was a terrible run, and I would ask this question. Is it terrible because of the matches, or is it terrible because of how booking and the writing did him? That's what you have to look at, in my opinion.
And you can't blame Kevin Nash for that one.
No. Blake says Cena will probably win. Austin will get payback. I would say this: if you have Cena win at SummerSlam and then you have Theory win the belt back a month or two later, I guess that would be fine in a way, because then Theory gets his win back. But losing at SummerSlam, I think that might hurt him a little bit. Because it's like, oh, you couldn't beat Cena on one of the big 4 pay-per-views, but you beat Cena for the U.S. title at some kind of cockamamie third-rate pay-per-view that 90% of the fans won't give a shit about. I know, I'm fickle. I'm like Jim Cornette. I want everything back the old ways. And that's the one thing I will say when it comes to the U.S. and Intercontinental Championship right now, is you're going to have Roman stay off TV a lot, which I will say this in defense of Roman. He probably could use a vacation because he was carrying the company, as much as I don't like Roman, but I will admit that. You have to make the U.S. title or IC title mean something. The problem is the booking committee and the storyline writers haven't done that. And I'm going to say this, excluding when Cena last had the U.S. title doing the open challenge shit. When was the last time before that the U.S. title meant something? When was the last time we actually gave a damn about the IC title?
People were actually starting to care about it when Ricochet was holding it, but...
Yeah, and then unfortunately they didn't even have Ricochet defended at Mania. I felt mad about that for Ricochet and Finn Balor when he was U.S. champion. Have him lose the belt at a big pay-per-view, something. Blake said...
And that hurts.
Oh, yeah.
That really hurts. This is smack in the face of people who actually held the Intercontinental title, like Mr. Perfect, Shawn Michaels, and Razor Ramon. That's what pisses me... Now the kids are away.
Well, I get what you're saying. They could have did like a memorial match for Scott Hall, Razor Ramon at WrestleMania, have like a ladder match for the IC title.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that. Blake says, Dean Ambrose is not even a good wrestler. He's another Tommy Dreamer or Cactus Jack, LOL. Well, I'll disagree with you there, man, but we all have opinions.
Wow.
Blake also says Roman getting boring. Hopefully it's Drew, Seth, or Bobby. I would like it to see Bobby, but would always mean if they put the belt back on Bobby. Both of his title runs, at least booking and storyline-wise, they really didn't do a good job. It pretty much just felt like I'm only champion just because of the fact of I'm champion. They didn't really do anything special with it. If it's Drew, I think Drew deserves a second chance with it because when he was champion, it was during the pandemic and there was no fans. I think he kind of got robbed of his chance to glory to be with the fans as champion. I think he deserves a second chance with it. Seth has never been a bad champion, well, at least character-wise anyway. He's always made the title mean something, but I think everyone might be tired of the Shield having the championships right now in both companies, AEW and WWE, so we'll see what happens on that part. I just will say this. I feel sorry for The Miz more than anything. Oh, I can't even... Wait, I can't... Oh, God. I can't even run in this match. Why can I not run? Okay, so I can't even do any top rope moves or anything. And And I think Mr. Jones switched to his cell phone, I guess, because his controller was probably dying. Oh wait, I can't run, but it's letting me do that running move. That's hilarious. Da -da -da. I don't even know who the hell would call me at there. It is 12 o'clock. By the way, I will say this, since I did say it to Mr. Jones, Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Wasting absolutely no respect on his opponent. You gotta love it. With the powerbomb. And the momentum's clearly against Gulak now. Gulak has to start
We powerbomb.
at this point. The power on display right now is ridiculous. Foot DDT.
I think this is a match we're supposed to lose, I believe.
Drew Gulak with the Irish whip on his former student. Wait, was that legal in this match? He tripped over the ropes. And with the referee down, Gulak is showing you exactly
Vince has three with Roman in theory in bed.
showing you that he's intelligent and an opportunist. The no-fly
The 90s called like they want their joke back.
leaving the ring, another rule violation.
Vince loves it. Oh, God.
Steps. Drew Gulak is completely taking advantage of this situation. He has no integrity. This is ridiculous. And of course, just as the referee recovers, Gulak initiates a side headlock. What's wrong with that? It's perfectly legal. Yeah, after he broke 3 other rules. You guys are nerds.
Okay, I think I can win this match. That won't be too difficult. Gulak's almost dead anyway.
And the momentum's clearly against Gulak now.
Wee! Rolling Fat Man.
At this point, he's absorbing some tough hits now. And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from here. Oh my God.
That's one thing I know I'm probably going to watch today, though, speaking of the 90s. Because I'm almost done binge watching the first season of The Renegade. And then I'm probably going to binge watch season 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. And then I'll probably make my way to Highlander.
Yeah, Gulak able to stop that surge dead in its tracks. Placed in the corner.
Uh-oh. Gulak, wait a minute, why can't, Gulak can go up the top rope, but I can't, what the hell? That was a terrible fatal bomb, boo. I heard 2K23 coming in March, there was an article, October or March, they said.
Timing with that reversal. Finds the advantage after a string of counts.
Yeah, probably. I think they should just stick to what it was, just release it next year. Particularly since we don't know what's happening with Vince. Exactly. Plus the fact that we don't know who's going to be on the fucking roster. Particularly this year's. Gone. Let's see, yeah. Killian Cross, gone. Keith Lee, gone. Braun Strowman, gone. By the way, it did get announced yesterday because I know you've been looking at it and I've been looking at it as well. You remember the game I told you about, Lego Brawls? The Lego Smash Brothers game? That comes out in September. I will probably be picking it up, hopefully, because, you know, hey, it's Lego and it's going to be Lego's first fighting game. So that alone is going to be interesting. Well, I don't know if they're having those Legos. I know they're going to have the normal Lego. So they're going to have the Western, the Space, the Pirate. But they do have the Lego Ninjago thing. Which I think that's one of the more popular ones. But we'll see if they add any DLC to add those. That would be nice, actually, because You could probably get people to buy it since they could do Lego Star Wars, Pirates, Harry Plopper, Batman, Jurassic Park, Mario. Oh no, they can't do Mario. That would be funny though if we could get Lego Mario on a PS4 game. That'd be hilarious.
I've been watching a lot of vintage Jeff Hardy matches lately.
What, in your head or in real life? Yeah, that'd probably shock the world. And of course, if you don't open the forbidden doors, right? Don't forget, if you have Resident Evil 8 Village still, don't get rid of it yet because the DLC finally comes out for it in October with that RE Versus thing that me and Dave wanted to do. So, if you still have Resident Evil 8 Village, you get the DLC comes out in October. I think though they did announce this. If you don't have the game anymore, they are releasing the same day when the DLC comes out Resident Evil Village Gold Edition that comes with the DLC included. AKA, we're ripping off Resident Evil 5 again. Since that's what they did with RE 5 years later, they came out with a Gold Edition. I heard too Last of Us 3 might be made. Now, I will be honest here with the Last of Us franchise. I'm not the biggest fan of that one. I could never get into it. I've tried, but it's just not my cup of tea. Kind of like with Grand Theft Auto. I can't get into Grand Theft Auto. I think it's because I live in Richmond. If I just want to see... Yeah, I do know Last of Us 1 is getting like a remastered or remake for the PS5, which I'm sure PS5 users will be happy about that, but I'm like, how about a Sly Cooper game? How about a new Jak and Dexter? How about a new Infamous? Something I would play. Yeah. Now, of course, don't forget Saints Row comes out later this year, which I'm kind of looking forward to, but scared at the same time because of the fact of it's not going to have the characters from the original games. It's like it's going to be its own thingamabobber, which could fail, could work. And it's going to be taking more realistic things, so you're not going to have superpowers or a dildo bat, which I enjoyed the dildo bat. That was fun to kill people with. Again, I'm weird. Blake says Red Dead Redemption 3 I heard 2 and LA Noire 2. Now, LA Noire 2, that I would buy because I love LA Noire 1. I thought that one, LA Noire 1 was ahead of its time a bit. With how you had to deduct if the person was telling the truth or not. Yes, you can pre-order Last of Us Remastered right now. I'm not going to. I got enough pre-orders right now. Can Dark Knight not tell I'm streaming? I find it funny I'm facing Jeff Hardy, who's technically suspended, so he shouldn't even be in this match. Same here, I got that pre-ordered, I'm waiting for that. Watch me get that first before the new team, and then before I get Shredder's Revenge on my luck this year. Of what? The Cowabunga? No, I'm going to just get the normal edition. As much as I would like the special edition, GameStop does not have that one, so it's like, Blake says GTA will come first, and then says Jeff Hardy was arrested by gunpoint. Well, you could say that, but he did fail the intoxication thing. Plus the cop was probably worried that since Jeff Hardy is a wrestler, it was on CNN. I'm going to say this, Blake, because I know you may have not watched the old channels. We don't talk about CNN or Fox News or any of those political channels because those are all evil as far as I'm concerned. I don't even watch local news, which pisses off most of my family and friends, but... You probably were able to get it in time. I was not. That's probably why. Well, that's a good thing.
Showing a lot of fury with these attacks. It's a sign he got his opponent figured out.
But I can't wait for that to play all the old games from back in the Genesis and Super Nintendo days. That's going to be fun. And see how, oh, not only that, see how many kids, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of kids who get it, because it's like, oh, Turtles. I want every parent out there who's getting the Cowabunga edition to force their kids to play the TMNT on Nintendo that had that stupid water level that you had to go through the electric vines. Force them to play that. Force them. That was my favorite stage till I got to the electric vine part, because that pissed me off as an 8-year-old. Pretty much. The sad thing is, I could only make it if I was playing Michelangelo doing that part. If I used Donatello dead, Leonardo dead, Raphael dead, Mikey, hey man, I'm high on pizza, I can make it through this. I think. Oh god, yeah. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people who have never played that game, and they're gonna stream it, and they're gonna be cussing that part out. Us old veterans of gaming, you, me, and everyone else who's played it, are gonna be like having Vietnam flashbacks when we get to that. We're like, oh no, not again. Hello, Dark Knight Gaming. Hope you're having a good day today. Hope you had a good first night at work, because you had your first night at work last night. We beat Jeff Hardy in a cage. Now, I think Blake may have left because I said we don't talk politics on this channel, which that would never change. We would never talk about it, that P word, unless it's wrestling politics in the back. Because that's more fun.
You know what one of my favorite sounds in the world is? Hearing the crack of a
Correct. Exactly, Mr. Jones. I'm already in a Party Dark Night with Mr. Jones. I'll be in that one later, though. You went to your phone, yeah. That's understandable. They want to watch cartoons if that's still a thing on Sundays.
I have an interesting offer for you, if you'll just hear me out.
Oh, I remember those days. I'd be watching the Batman animated series, and then the first commercial, and I always remember this because I got the toys because my mom, I would not shut up about it. My mom just said, "Fine, we'll go get you 2 of them." WMMC Masters, that show that was like the kung fu thing, you know, back in the day. Yeah, I always got that. I was able to get Tiger Claw and Tsunami. I was gonna say, yeah, he got killed off. I think Liu Kang knocked him out, and then Shang Tsung just took his soul. Nice.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
As you know, Bobby Lashley and I are WWE...
Power trio, huh?
Yes. And don't get any ideas...
And you want to answer right?
Yes.
Dark Knight says he's watching Boomerang. Now, here's the thing. We're doing this next storyline, which is with Dana Brooke and Lashley, where they want you to team up. I know what happens when you accept the offer, but we're going to change it up a bit. I'm going to piss off Lashley and Dana Brooke. So what happens if I harshly reject them?
Honestly, this whole thing is kind of weird. I don't know why you.
I'm probably going to get my ass. I'm probably going to...
So good luck finding someone else to complete your...
Bobby Lashley's probably going to put me in the 4-0, and Dana Brooke's going to probably kick me in the dick.
Wow. Talk about
30 seconds.
and I'll be sure to let Bobby know.
I rejected the offer nationally, and Dana Brooke's going to let Bobby Lashley know, so looks like Bobby Lashley's going to be wanting to kick my ass. You know what the sad thing is? This storyline is better for Bobby than what they're giving him in real life. Rusev or my 3 sisters. Yeah. Speaking of dumb storylines, yeah, and I find this hilarious, MVP and Omos are going to be feuding with Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. Why? That's the planned storyline for them, because remember, Ziggler and Roode interrupted Omos and MVP a few weeks ago? Yeah, that's their plan. They're going to have them feud with each other. That sounds stupid. I'm like, who's the face here? It's Cedric Alexander, by the way. He's now a face again, but he's a jobber. Yep. But nope. Oh, I should point this out. Zack Ryder, I know he goes by a different name now in real life, but I just call him Zack Ryder because it's fucking easier. He actually forfeited the NWA title a few weeks ago due to injury. We do have a new NWA World Champion. It is Trevor Murdoch once again. I know a lot of people say, oh, he was a mid-card guy or tag team guy on there. I would like to point out to everyone, there were guys in WWE who never won the championship, but when they went to another company back in the 80s and 70s, they actually won titles. So just because you're not used great in one place doesn't mean you won't be in another. Before somebody says something stupid.
chance to change that perception in this matchup. And he'll be up against the high-energy, high-risk Grand Metalik, a superstar who will certainly keep you on your toes before putting you on your back. That fast-paced style Grand Metalik can really catch opponents off guard. What the heck is Dana Brooke doing out here?
No idea, but Grand Metalik's opponent doesn't look too happy to see her.
Crucifix. This could be it. Shoulders down. And he breaks the pin right away. Not even a 2 count for him. From the top. Oh, and he doesn't connect.
I agree there. Oh, Jinder Mahal, you know, granted now he's back to doing what he did 90% of the time, including that one run with the title, which, by the way, I'm going to say this. To his tag team partner, I have no problem with him. He's not. I don't think he's a bad wrestler. He looks like he's a nice kid and all that. But did we really have to have another dancing, another Khali gimmick put on somebody? Because he now does a dancing gimmick, and Jinder Mahal hates it. That is true. I will admit that. Shanky Dance is better than than that one guy that was in ECW with Alicia Fox. I'm sure somebody's like, wait a minute, Alicia Fox was in ECW, the reboot WWE one. Yeah, she was a manager there for somebody who had a dancing gimmick. I can't remember his name though, because he didn't last long. You know, it's pretty sad when Alicia Fox stays in the company longer than you. No disrespect to Alicia Fox. She's a beautiful woman. I wish she would come to my house, you know, take her out on a nice dinner. But let's be honest, Alicia Fox was not that great in the ring. Better than Shamel, I'll admit that. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I'm going to say this: if I had to choose between Alicia Fox and Ronda Rousey, I'm going with Alicia Fox every day of the week. Granted, I will be honest. There's only a few women I would turn down Alicia Fox for. You know, if I'm being honest, you know, who are in the WWE. You know, if it's Sachi can come over. No Alicia Fox. If it's Liv Morgan, no Alicia Fox. If it's Maurice. Yes, but I know Miz would kick my ass, so I don't want to do that. Now, if it's between Melina and Alicia Fox, come here, Alicia Fox. Come on over. I don't want Melina. She's got too much baggage. Well, let's see. Do I really want to bang the woman who banged Morrison? Do I really want to bang the woman who's banged Batista and Johnny Impact? No! And probably bangs Val Venus and Hornswoggle too. No, thank you. Granted, there's no proof of that one. Granted, I would say if Rosemary came to my house right now, I wouldn't turn her down. Again, I know I have issues. I mean, Melina from Mortal Kombat's my waifu, people. By the way, Dana Brooke almost cost me a match against Grand Metalik. But I win anyway. Oh, Dark Knight's laughing his ass off. That's good for him. Haha, LOL. Yeah. By the way, did you unlock Casey Jones yet in the Shredder's Revenge game? Okie dokie. You got to beat story. I think you have to be. I think if I remember reading the trophy guide for, because somebody had made a trophy guide for that game. It was you have to beat story mode at least once on any difficulty. So that's a good thing there. There is a lot of stuff to do in story mode too. You got to get like all the collectibles and complete each stage challenge. So that should be fun. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's... Ooh, interesting. Dark Knight says he needs new people in his life. Oh, you're doing fine. And I'm going to say just Mr. M, because I know if I pronounce that name, I will butcher it, because I am so bad at butchering names, unfortunately. Hello to you two. Hope you're having a good day. And Dark Knight said hello to him, too. Yay. I think they're just giving her that moveset, because I think in the 2010s TMNT, she know Kung Fu, and then in the 2000s TMNT, she started studying Kung Fu, so... Plus the fact, remember, she is a playable character in the Nickelodeon Smash Brothers game. We got to stream that. Yeah, that would be fun to stream one night just to see see the anger. Dark Knight says he's stressed out. Oh, just play some Resident Evil, man. You'll be fine, my friend. Now, apparently we're going to be facing Dana Brooke and Bobby Lashley in a mixed tag team match, but I get to have one of three choices. Carmella, the created wrestler for my rise, Josie Jane, or I can choose Baszler. So, put in the comments section who I should pick. The first one to get the first one that gets two names up there will be picked. It's Carmella, Josie Jane, and Baszler. You could stick me with the MMA fighter, the created wrestler for my rise, or you can stick me with Carmella, aka I hate her and I hate Corey Graves. Just take some deep breaths, Dark Knight. Everything will be fine. But your destiny, guys, is in my hands on who I will team up with in this mixed tag team match. Duncan says, yeah, right. Now we'll point out to plug some games. If you want a cheap, good Donkey Kong ripoff game on your PS4, get Marsupilumium. It's $20 and it plays exactly like the Donkey Kong Country games on the Switch. Fair enough. Mr. MX Bro, where are you from? I live in the great state of Virginia. Well, I wouldn't say great state. I would say one of the worst states because while we're waiting for get two names to come up who I should team with, we get no video game conventions in my state. We get maybe a few Comic-Con states here. But, on my Facebook yesterday, the whole state of Virginia's Facebook page was plugging this. Don't forget to come to the Bigfoot convention. It's like, we get Jehovah's Witnesses conventions and Bigfoot conventions. I want my video games, goddammit. And it's telling me about my appointment for my psychiatrist. Alright guys, we still need you guys to vote. Who should I team up with? Carmella, Josie Jane, or Baszler? I'm letting you viewers decide my fate today. She was the one that you feud with when you create the female wrestler in my rise. Yeah. She's your Sasha Banks to your Bailey kind of deal, more or less. You hate each other, but you love each other. You hate each other, but you love each other. Moving on. Oh wow, no one's voting yet. It's like no one wants to vote for these three women. That's pretty sad, actually. Oh, come on, who do you want to see beat up Dana Brooke, people? Come on. Alright. Yeah, Kamala gets fucked. Alright, by the way, she is an MMA wrestler as well. Well, well, unfortunately, Mr. Jones, you and me don't have the right plumbing. Yeah, she's okay. No. No. I'm now having... Ugh. Speaking of things I don't want to see, but I know Big Red probably will. Apparently Nia Jax is getting a an OnlyFans account.
Which just came true. The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the
No, hell no. Shit, who would want to see? I don't mean no disrespect to the woman, but who would want to see that? I know Big Red likes Nia Jax still, Polly. That's why I mentioned that. I don't know if he does or not. Give me... She did, but I'm going to say this the same thing I said the last time I saw Nia Jax. She's a poor Dollar Tree version of Awesome Kong, and give me Awesome Kong any day. Awesome Kong's kind of... See, when I look at Awesome Kong, I see a woman who's not only beautiful, but also crazy enough to beat you up in the bedroom with kinky sex. I'm just saying.
From Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds.
Yes, ma'am. Use the whip and handcuff, Awesome Kong. By the way, if you're a child... I know. I'd love to know more, too. We need scientific research. We need to call Yale University. By the way, if you're a child and you're watching my stream and you learn things that you don't want, that your parents don't want you to know, parents, blame yourself. If you've not watched the Friday the 13th streams, I did those 2 streams this past week when I talked about the Friday the 13th porno, you might be in the wrong place. Oh, my mom loves what I did to Winnie the Pooh, but my grandmother hates it because I called home every time Maleficent came up. I said, "Hey, Grandma." And here comes Dana Brooke, who... I'm surprised Batista hasn't tried to hit yet, since they flirted with each other a lot on Twitter. Poor Reginald. Of course, we got a mixed tag team match player. Holla, holla, holla. Theodore Long booked this match. By the way, apparently the Street Profits are getting a tag team title shot against the Usos, so that's a good thing, I think. Maybe the Street Profits will win it, and we can have good tag team champions again. I'm beating up the Almighty. No, that's the funny thing, too, if you think about it. They put the Hurt Business in the game, but they were already broken up before the game came out. Don't forget, guys, later tonight I will be streaming The Quarry. We'll be getting back to that one. I have not watched anyone else Let's Play it, so I don't know the plot or what's the hunting for, but we're going to find out maybe some more information tonight. And then probably tomorrow we'll probably get back to Bayonetta if everything goes according to plan. Probably also do Psychonauts in the morning, tomorrow morning. Well, break my butt. This is the one problem with mixed tag team matches. I can't hit any of the women. Makes my life difficult a bit, because if you hit one of the women by accident, you lose by disqualification. And there goes Lashley. He's stunned. If the woman hits you, it's fine. Wait, Dana Brooke's going to try to fly off the top rope while I'm outside the ring. This will go horribly wrong. Oh no, she actually connected with her dropkick, missile dropkick. Holy shit. I'm surprised. Granted, I have to win this match by pinfall or submission. I cannot win by count out. Get the hell back in the ring, Dana Brooke. DDT! I think it's some of the older games on PS1 and 2. Wow, Dana Brooke is kicking my ass. Yeah. I blame Lifetime for a lot of the problems. Oh, really? Dana Brooke does, instead of pinning her, Josie, she just tags out and tags in Lashley. Okay. I don't know why you would do that, but... Clothesline from hell. Somewhere JBL is smiling. And I win with the clothesline from hell. Not even my finisher. Thank you, Stan Hansen. American. Now I already know what I'm going to do when I do win the King of the Ring, which I don't know when that stream will happen, but I already know what I already know how I'm going to dress and look. I already know what the theme song I'm going to use and my entrance and my victory thing. This will be the one time I say it. I'm glad they added the Baron Corbin King Baron Corbin's thing back in here. Because that's a good song at least. Oh, Lashley's mad that I beat him in a mixed tag. Oh, looks like it's now a one-on-one match against Bobby Lashley, and he talks better. And he talks better on Twitter too. By the way, I think I may have mentioned this earlier on the My Faction mode. I'm almost done with it, actually, guys. I just got to get about a few more wins to get to 500. A few more wins to get the 100 wins on the weekly towers. And then, of course, the pain of the existence of My Faction, the Proving Ground points. Which can be a nightmare in some of those matches. Particularly on Legendary difficulty. Oh god, the AI just loves to reverse every other move.
Better get ready.
So I think I can say this officially. I might have this game platinum the PS4 version by the end of the year. Which will be nice. And then I just got to do the PS5 version, which that one's going to be fun. Gonna does help me the fact of that my male and female faction team is strong as hell. My men's team is Undertaker, then it's Edge, Seth Rollins, and Vader, and the women's one is not Beth Phoenix anymore. It's Becky Lynch, Amethyst, Mickie James, Amethyst, Becky Lynch, and Ruby Asuka. Alright, I gotta get back up and do everyone's favorite move that I stole from Booker T. It's not the Harlem Rainbow, it's the pizza roll. Corey Graves, never say that again. That was terrible. course, don't forget everybody who lives in Ohio, Mr. Jones will be protecting us tonight at MIB headquarters. Oh, you're off today? Oh, damn. They did what they do, decide to give all the MIB agents the day off for Father's Day? Ah. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I forgot that part. Shows you what my brain's at. I was only thinking about Father's Day. Please, no one hate me, please. I just realized something. People are going to be mad anyway. I'm beating up Bobby Lashley, so I'm probably not going to get much love today. Sorry, Bobby. But, trying to think. Oh, yes, okay. Did you watch AEW any of this week, Mr. Jones? Alright. What I find funny is Edge is now back to being a face, but AEW just made Christian heel. I don't know if that was done on purpose or the fact of that's what they wanted to do. I do find it funny though. I kind of feel sad for Matt Hardy though, because him and Jeff were supposed to be in that tag team ladder match, but then they got removed because of Jeff's thing.
Here is your winner, the Total Package, Doug Barrett.
Another win for the Dougie. Loading, glorious loading. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Everybody loves Eddie Guerrero. By the way, don't forget tonight is TNA Slammiversary. It's the 20th anniversary of TNA Wrestling. Which is kind of funny, because how many people have said TNA would have died 10 years ago? TNA's like the cockroach, it won't die. Alright, let's go to the SmackDown GM's office real quick to see what he wants. Because I know we can still do the King of the Ring, but I want to try to make the King of the Ring its own video, so even if I have to, or at least give it its own special thing. Probably same with the mixed women's tag team, the mixed person tag team challenge tournament. AKA, where Roman and the Usos screw you over. I almost forgot. What'd you forget, Dark Knight? Let's see. Adam Pearce, I believe he wants to tell me I need to team up with Naomi.
Hey, did you hear about Jimmy? Yeah. Now is as much. Fair enough.
I'm not. See, I hate that storyline because I know what happens. You win it, and then you get the Usos screw you over.
Corbin hasn't been getting the matches he wants and is bad-mouthing WWE to all the wrestling gossip sites.
The TNA pay-per-view is tonight. What's tonight? Yeah. TNA. I noticed with the TNA diehard fans, they're not like the AEW or the WWE ones. They don't go around promoting or jumping down everyone's throat to watch it. Which I kind of applaud them for that. I think the main event is Jason Alexander defending his title against Eric Young, so that should be a good hard-hitting match. Let's do it. Let's do what we all want to do. Beat up Baron Corbin. Now, which Baron Corbin is it? Is it Happy Corbin, which is a stupid name, or is it King Baron Corbin? I know, Duck Knight, you've been busy. Please let it be the King one, because I love that. I love his. That's the only thing I like about Corbin is his theme song. It's King Corbin.
Bend the knee before your king. He's not my king. And his opponent.
Still don't know why when he was King Corbin, even I said they should have put the U.S. title on him or something. Somebody screwed that up in the booking department.
I really wish King Corbin would just do away with that ridiculous crown and the scepter too. I really wish King Corbin would just do away with you altogether. I think you're just jealous of his royalty. Byron, what don't you
As I am the thunder, I come from hell and I put you under. And this is the last of my ways. He needs to go back to his old theme song, the Lone Wolf theme song, because I don't think too many people like his new theme song of Happy Idioticsy.
No count out. Anything goes. Hashtag Extreme Rules if you want to get in on the conversation. You can tell that each superstar is coming into this match a little extra cautious, a little more nervous because of the uncertainty an Extreme Rules match presents. Oh my goodness. From the ground up. Superhuman.
By the way, this is an Extreme Rules match, so we have weapons we can use.
Looking a little off balance. Yeah, but he expected extreme pain in an Extreme Rules match. Using his body.
Speaking of that, let's get us a weapon. If I actually remember to go out on the right side of the ring.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath.
I am the table. Bup, 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 bup. Corbin sucks anyways. I agree, Dark Knight.
Now with him going for the table, we're just in straight up appetite for destruction territory here.
Oh my God. Oh, and a backbreaker. Right to the spine. And Corbin can't find a way off the blocks. Corbin has been snuffed out. Here's Corbin, sent hard to the outside. He's setting his table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. I don't know if this is a show of confidence or a wasted opportunity to attack your opponent. Scissors kick with authority.
I don't know how that's a scissors kick, but whatever.
And he can't defend any offense coming his way. He's going to have to dig out of this in a hurry.
Bad predicament right here. Check your face after that one.
Cannonball.
And he stonewalls Corbin.
Oh shit, damn, Baron Corbin does not want to go through the table.
Some more offense for himself.
That might be what gets him out of jeopardy.
He's got the answer for that one. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
To finish things off.
The end is looming now.
And this is
For the win.
I think that might do it. No. Oh wow, he kicked out.
gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out.
Now, Byron, what's up?
Wow, you don't want to
We're about to find out.
be pig or we can tappa tappa tappa.
Pressure on now. Oh, Baron Corbin. Night, night, Baron. Tap out.
Baron Corbin tapped like a piggy little bitch.
Here is your winner.
Do 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 do. Boom. Do 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 No, that's a video game that should get a remake. The SWAT Cats video game.
You know what one of my favorite sounds in the world
Alright, she wants me to beat up Apollo Crews with a kendo stick. Can I do it with a pogo stick so I can pretend I'm the wee little leprechaun from the Leprechaun films? My pogo stick, my pogo stick. Da 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 da. Oh, wait. 1 o'clock. Shit. And I haven't ate anything since I've been up today. I gotta remember to eat today. Alright, let's see what Pentagon wants.
I know you and I have mostly been doing our own thing on SmackDown.
Why is that?
Because we have a special bond from training together at the PC.
Just tell me what you want.
What I want is the Intercontinental Championship.
So let's see. I know what happens when you reject Pentagon to team up with him against Biggie, but you know what? In this case, we're going to be bad now, and we're going to help Pentagon J become Intercontinental Champion.
Okay, I'm willing to give this a shot. What's your plan?
I've already had a couple matches, but he's always found a way to escape with his championship. So with our help, you're going to beat him, then give me a title match. Deal?
Oh, wow. So I get to win the IC title, but then I have to lay down for Paragon. I'm having flashbacks to Nash and Hogan in the Finger Poke of Doom.
So how about tonight I get his attention? He has a match scheduled, but I'll make sure he never makes it to the ring.
I like it. See?
Power in numbers. Hello there, Mr. John. Hope you're having a good day today. You'll be serving hard times. You know the big boss man will make you walk the line. And this is Big E Langston. He's currently out injured, unfortunately.
What's happening here? He's ambushing Big E. That's what's happening. He's not even scheduled to face Big E tonight. Somebody needs to get out here and put an end to this.
Oh, I don't even get to beat up Big E. It's just a cutscene. Boo. This decision you made during this story has changed your characteristics. You're now a heel. I decided to beat up Biggie Langston and steal his IC title because I'm an a-hole. Okay, looks like Big E says since New Day's not together on SmackDown, Big E's got somebody, he's a mystery partner he's going to team up with to come after me, Pentagon, and Nakamura. It's Team New Japan. And I have a feeling we're going to get pushed like most New Japan wrestlers get pushed in WWE. Terribly. Bum, bum. Hopefully choosing this path does not end in the way it did in the face mode for men's, and it's a fatal 5-way for the IC title. The first one to get a pinfall wins, because I will go insane. That's worse than trying to do the Money in the Bank match. Which if anyone's done the Money in the Bank match in my eyes, knows that match is evil. I'm really going to hate streaming that match. That might take the whole video. Yep, here comes Team New Japan.
The following contest
Team the total package.
3-on-2 tag team.
So it's a 3-on-2. So who did Big E get to team up with, though? I think Kofi and Xavier Woods on Raw.
A powerhouse of positivity.
And their opponents first,
Uh,
representing the New Day from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at
Is it maybe Cesaro? Drew, maybe? Wait, what the hell? Well, I wasn't expecting that. It's my mom's favorite wrestler, Shawn Michaels. What are you doing here, Shawn? Shawn Michaels is supposed to be at the damn WWE power plant.
Shawn Michaels' career skyrocketed after throwing his tag
Somewhere right now, my mom is dancing to his theme song, probably, if she was watching this. So I get to beat up Big E and Shawn Michaels. Well, this should be fun.
Big E's mystery partner's been revealed to be none other than WWE legend
All right.
Shawn Michaels.
Big E promised a big surprise as his tag team partner.
Whee!
He certainly delivered. Wow. Paragon J, Pierce, and his cronies were expecting an advantage tonight, but they can kiss that goodbye now.
Power slam. Oh my God. Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
Yeah, I think Big E might have been hurt a little bit from the,
Using his body as a weapon. Holy thunder! Big E has lost any momentum here.
Every form of offense Big E attempts is being neutralized.
and I'm probably going to get hit by Big E. Oh, no, yep, I did.
That Big E finds a counter. Reversal on top of reversal. Dragon twist cutter.
Who said you could go out of the ring, Big E? No. You're going to eat the lowdown.
Definitely
Oh, God, no. Ow!
like a ragdoll here.
Oh!
Back in under the ropes.
I'm surprised Big E didn't go for the tag while I was getting up.
Shifts it back onto it. Pump right to the face. Get him into the corner.
Time for the Belfries.
Feeling someone is about to get their chest caved in. I think it's happening. Good grief.
Oh, dear.
Position to be in right now.
Oh, wow, I thought I got rid of it at the time.
Just laying it in.
Big E on the receiving end. Just rubbing salt in the wound now. Holy thunder!
Stop rolling out of the ring, Big E. No one wants you to roll out of the ring.
Straight to the body. He may get the three.
See if I can win like King Kong Bundy. What the? What the hell? Shawn Michaels didn't come in the ring to save Big E.
Here are your winners.
That's weird. We'll read that in a second. Really wanted to put Doug Barrett and Pentagon in their place after they run me the wrong way at the PC. The Performance Center. I like saying the power plant. So I let you down, Big E. Ah, looks like we get an IC title match now. That's a good thing. Maybe listen to Gold Boys music. Oh, hey. Do 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 do. Bum 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 wow wow no bum wow wow.
This is going to be good.
Time to become the Intercontinental Champion.
Introducing the... After an explosive handicap match last week, Intercontinental Champion Big E defends his title against a hungry superstar looking for his first IC Championship. Big E's opponent is stepping into the spot.
I mean, I've won the titles on Raw. I won the titles on NXT. We're gonna win them all. Speaking of titles, I don't think we're ever going to see the WWE Women's Tag Team titles ever again.
Oh my God. Oh, and a backbreaker. Right to the
Just call that a hunch.
line. The champ now absorbing a little damage. Taking on some offense, but he expected as much. And a suplex. He's going for it all.
It's time for everyone's favorite move, the pizza roll.
And now Big E's face is showing the damage of this match.
Just kicking Big E in the head.
Trifecta. And now Big E is under immense pressure. Every form of offense Big E attempts is being neutralized. Oh, my goodness. Just deadlifting right there. The power. Superhuman. The champ not looking great right now. Well, all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match. And he sends him into the corner. Dangerous spot for him to be in. He's got to figure out a way to get back in.
What goes up, Big E must come down.
Win at any cost. We are seeing just how far they're willing to go. Solid drop. He's executing on his plan perfectly.
Now let's see, every time I try to hit the spear, they end up reversing it. God dang it, can I actually hit the spear once today?
And he said, "You're not getting me with that this time."
Drive by.
Top rope, here we go. Oh boy, who's stalking him? Watching for it
On the top.
Oh God.
Fighting back with a counter.
Oh shit. Ow.
As expected, Shinsuke Nakamura is here to help the challenger take down Big E.
How much more one-sided can this match get?
Thank you, Nakamura. You're saving me.
Uh-oh, it's the red, white, and blue Thunderbomb. Hard for the champ to fall.
Boss man slam. Boss man slam.
You can just feel it. Their championship dream has become reality.
Feels good to be the Intercontinental Champion of the world. I'm hoping I faked out Pentagon Jr. I wore him up for a 3 count instead of just laying down for him. That would suck. Having it funny, I get no fireworks.
It's the always focused Paragon J. Pierce.
Kind of weird that you don't get hit. He's not a player, but he's only in my eyes.
You can call the new Intercontinental Champion all kinds of names, but you can't say he's not a man of his word after granting Paragon J. Pierce a shot at his title tonight.
What a heartwarming display of friendship and decency, especially after the champion's totally honorable win against Big E.
I'm detecting a hint of sarcasm, Byron.
Just a hint.
Rolling Fat Man.
Rolling Thunder! Look at this. Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock.
I really thought I was gonna they were gonna have me lay down or something for Pentagon.
Part of his body. And Pierce is down a demoralizing spot. Can Pierce recover from this adversity? Goes into the pin.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I can. Maybe I'm supposed to win this match.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam! The challenger is not in a great place.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge.
Up on the turnbuckle now.
Uh-oh is right.
Yeah, this could be the turning point of this match. This could turn everything around.
Look at the positioning. Oh my goodness.
Power slam from Wham.
Hit me with a body slam.
Got it. And the champ adds to their legacy.
I have. You failed the objective. Let your opponent get some. Oh. See, I hate that. It has a hidden objective.
New Intercontinental Champion, all kinds of names, but you can't say he's not a man of his word after granting Paragon J. Pierce a shot at his title tonight.
What a heartwarming display of friendship and decency, especially after the champion's totally honorable win against Big E.
I'm detecting a hint of sarcasm, Byron.
Just a hint.
Oh my God. Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. The challenger eating up some damage.
Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet.
Oh my
Look at
goodness.
this. From the ground up.
Superhuman.
And so one thing I hate about my rise, there's some matches there's a hidden objective, but you can't see it because the game's stupid.
Second rope. Are you kidding me?
Guys, that might have been the best moonsault ever.
Because I gotta let him get some moves in on me, which is ridiculous.
And again. Great way to win the title. And easily kicks out of the count.
Not even a near fall there.
And a kick. And out of the ring he goes. Here we go.
High risk cross body.
Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
Exhibiting guts and accuracy as well.
Down the windpipe. And it's reverse pain for that mistake. Climbs back into the ring.
In position. Ready to strike. Here it comes.
this wasn't over, and I guess he meant it.
Where's Big E?
He's in the ring. Turn around, Paragon.
Elbow smash. Back elbow.
Did you see that? Filthy German suplex.
Oh wow, I tried to.
In the corner now. Looking a little out of it up on that turnbuckle. This could very well be the beginning of the end. Discus lariat.
We're about to see.
The hamburger splash.
And the champ retains.
Here is your winner. And
Give me my IC title. Well, I have a feeling we're going to have a triple threat match between us three. I just have a feeling. I'm going for Hell in a Cell, baby. So it's time to go one-on-one with Big E. And it's going to be in Hell in a Cell.
gentlemen, I think...
Hell in a Cell time, boys. In the ugly red.
Intercontinental Championship is on the line once again, and you have to wonder if Paragon J. Pierce will have anything to say about that.
These two superstars have to ignore any and all distractions and focus on the task at hand. Walking out of that ring as a champion.
Wow, what a leg drop.
Irish whip reverse.
Lethal injection.
Treading all over their opponent.
Just like that, Big E finds a counter.
He is truly feeling it right now. As well he should.
He steps toward the ring again. Arm trap.
You really brought a sledgehammer into this match.
That sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Big E has lost any momentum here.
Yeah, Big E needs to find that spot.
And we might be seeing a competitor crumbling before our very eyes. He's been placed in the corner now. Not where you want to be right now.
Absolutely not.
Turned that one around.
Out of the ring and into hell itself.
Boom! Look at him seizing the momentum here.
Yeah, he is being steadfast in his approach.
Hooks it, uppercut.
God damn it. Can I reverse, please? Shit. Oh, really, Big E? Oh, come on. Fuck you. I didn't want to throw him that way, you assholes. Ugh. Oh, bullshit. Ugh.
He takes control. Ooh, man. Oh, my. The challenger not looking good right now. No matter what, you have to be happy with yourself for the effort you put inside the cell. And he destroys the cell wall. What's going to happen next? Oh, no. They're closer to us. Get out of the way. I am. Ooh, big overhand. Using the cranium. He's making the climb.
Time to climb up the cell.
I assure you, this is all about making a statement. A crazy statement. He has climbed to the top of the 20-foot structure. No, 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 no. This isn't the smartest thing to do. Antagonizing your opponent instead of attacking him.
I'm antagonizing him because I want him up here with me.
Oh, no, what's this all about? He's making the climb. I'm not so sure he knows what he's doing, guys. Who are you to question him? He made it. He made it to the top. I can't even imagine what he has in store now. How can they even compete up there? How are they not afraid
Ow.
of fear? When you hold this much contempt for your opponent, you'll do anything you have to drag him to hell. Big E on the receiving end. The U-turn he needed in this match could have been right there. And targeting the leg there. Do you hear the WWE Universe? They are ravenous for these gladiators who are putting life and limb on the line right now.
Oh, crap. Big E reversed it. Oh, come. What? Really, Big E? Damn. Big E does not want to go through the cell. God, I hit the wrong button again. At least it's working on Big E's legs, at least.
Right to the leg. We've already seen part of the cell break apart. No telling what more can break apart as now these athletes are taking their chances in a very perilous position at the top of Hell in a Cell. Rolling thunder.
Oh, that did it. Big E's dead. Hamburger splash. What? What?
Back on the champion. Can the champion respond with their back against the wall? And now the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this? For the win! 2 count, he kicks out at 2. Somehow, some way.
Oh, wow. Big E is really...
Just like that, Big E finds a counter. This is right forearm.
That's got to do it.
Here is your winner, and still
So we're still the Intercontinental Champion of the world. Yeah, I'm still streaming. Makes up for me not doing anything Saturday since I was under the weather. Granted, the storyline's over, I'm probably going to hop off and eat lunch since I haven't ate anything since being up. Probably cook me some popcorn chicken and some french fries. I am for right now. Mr. Jones had to take care of something. Well, you gotta eat, Dark Knight, and that does the Power and Number storyline. So, we are now the Intercontinental Champion.
I love the New Day and Big E, but when I've had a bad day, I don't want to see the.
So let's see. When I come back, I can attack Big E again to make Mark Thompson happy, and then I can talk to Brent.
Heard you're bad-mouthing me in the locker room, saying the camera angles I shoot you from are making you look weak.
I get to beat up Kofi Kingston. I'm gonna take a guess. Our third one's probably Xavier Woods, isn't it?
My podcast listeners.
No, it's Dominic Mysterio. Holy shit! All right, so I get to beat up Dominic later. We can still go to the GM's office, but what's with social media? So let's see. It looks like I can take on Matt Riddle and Elias. But we're gonna do all those storylines next time because I'm hungry. So when we come back to My Rise, we will be doing not only all three of the hero challenges, but then we'll be taking on Matt Riddle. And then we're gonna walk with Elias. But don't forget, later tonight I will be streaming The Quarry. We'll be getting back to that game, seeing who I can keep alive or die. We're in chapter 2 of that game. And then of course tomorrow we'll probably do another morning stream as well, and hopefully one of them will be Bayonetta. So we can do that. Until then, I will see you guys later tonight. Please have a happy and safe Father's Day out there, and have a good rest of your weekend, everybody. I know we need to play Evil Dead. We can either play that later. We can try to play that later today since I'm not streaming The Quarry till much later tonight. Give me a few hours, Dark Knight. I'm going to eat, watch some things, and then I'm probably going to get back on. So give me a few minutes, alright? Well, hours, I should say, with the way I eat. Until then, everyone have a peaceful day.